Who's Bobrik? Well, AI agents are coming soon to Anytype, and Bobrik is the temporary code name for this alpha version of the AI ally. It's still very early days and rough around the edges, but we're super excited to give you a sneak peek. Think of the AI ally just like any other collaborator in Anytype. Give it access only to what you choose. It can create, organize, and build directly in your spaces. Imagine custom apps and integrations built to suit your exact needs right inside of Anytype. You'll see more of this at the end of the video. Let's begin. So let's start with some creation. Don't know what to do? Just ask. Hey Bobrik, what can you do? And here you have a good starting point. Now in this space, I already have 40 books that Bobrik generated for me earlier that I imported in. It's complete with properties and content that I was just too lazy to fill out myself. So let's use that existing data to create something new. Based on the books in my space, make a suggestion of 20 movies that you think I'll enjoy watching, create the relevant types, fill in all the properties based on what you think makes sense. We'll speed this up a little. And there we go. That looks like it's done. Now, Bobrik can't edit views and layouts in Anytype just yet, but that's coming in the future. So for now, let's just set it up quickly manually like we typically do. Now, if we look inside all of these movie objects, they leave a little to be desired because I kept my initial ask very simple. Let's improve these movies by giving them some more oomph. I'll ask Bobrik to update them according to a certain template. It's still hard to choose which movies to watch. For every movie, change the object content to follow this template. Plot summary with no spoilers, critical reception, and related movies. And let's even leave in some spelling mistakes in there to try to trip Bobrik up. And we'll speed this up again. Okay, now let's take a look at Bobrik's hard work. All seems to be in order, and yes, that's pretty amazing. Now you can already see how powerful this will be in the future, as Bobrik will act as a completely alternative way to use templates, as handling bulk edits is an easy task for an AI ally. Next up, let's think about creating relationships. We have books, but obviously we need authors. So let's see if Bobrik can connect the dots automatically between these objects. My book objects need authors. Please create author objects for all of my books and connect them in properties. And you can see Bobrik is really hard at work at drawing those relationships. And just like that, I think that should be pretty much done. And again, we just need to manually show the properties for now, but Bobrik will be able to do it all in the future. And there we go. The correct authors are tied to the correct books. All done in a matter of minutes, without all the hard work that we used to do manually. We see this as a game changer in Anytype, as your AI ally can build all of the relevant relationships in your knowledge base. This grunt work can be done in the background by Bobrik while you focus on all the things that you actually want to do, like creation. Now let's do a bit of organizing. The movies Bobrik generated earlier are good, but they lack flavor because my initial ask was pretty basic. Here we can see that there are no icons for all of the movies. And the genres look a bit messy, and the directors are plain text and aren't their own object types. So let's get Bobrik to spruce them all up at the same time. We want to ask, for all of my movies, please do the following. Choose a relevant emoticon for the object icon and set it. For all of the genre values, format them nicer and in particular make them capitalized with spaces instead of underscores. And I also want the directors to be their own object types connected to the objects, just like we've done with books and authors. Now, this may take a few minutes, so let's just speed this up a little bit. Okay, all done. Now let's take a look if Bobrik did those things successfully. Here we can see that the icons are all good, which is fantastic. We have a space icon for Interstellar, robot for Blade Runner, knives for Knives Out, and even a bug for Parasite, so that's really cool. The genres also look cleaned up and they're formatted nicely. And the directors, I believe we need to manually add the relation property that Bobrik created and switch that out. Okay, and yes, that also looks all good. The movies have the correct director associated with them, and the directors have their own object type that have been linked correctly with the backlinks. Okay, what's next? How about we bring the books and movies together? I'm really in a science fiction mood. Create a collection of all the science fiction objects I have in my space. And boom, I think that should have been done pretty easily. And here we should have a collection of all the books and movies that are science fiction, all in one collection, which is fantastic. Okay, lastly, for organizing, let's do something most of us struggle with, which is messy tags. We can see in the genre property here that for movies and books is that there's just too many and they're quite different, and we want to fix that. So can you simplify the genre properties in my movies and books? Ideally, there's only one genre, but max is 2 if necessary. And ideally, there shouldn't be so many options to choose from. Consolidation is great. Okay, and that's all done. Let's take a look. Fantastic. There's no more than 1 or 2 genres per object, and they all look simpler than before, which is really cool. So what's amazing about this is what used to be quite a laborious organizational task can now be a little bit easier with an AI ally doing it on our behalf, or for some people, even a lot easier. So this is particularly helpful if you're in a shared space with family and friends or team members, because the AI ally can be the one who constantly keeps things tidy. Now let's ramp it up. One of the unique things about the AI ally is its ability to build apps right inside of Anytype. It's easier to show rather than tell. Build me a mini app that acts as a reading tracker for all of my books. While Bobrik is hard at work, let's take a look at what I mean. Here we have our books, and we have a reading status property, and we want the mini app to reference that property directly from our objects. Now, after just a few minutes, it should be ready. Okay, so let's take a look. And voila, a reading tracker right inside of Anytype that references my book collection. What's even cooler is if this space is shared with others, everyone can interact with this mini app just like any other object in Anytype. This means that real-time, secure, and private collaboration is built into everything you create with the AI ally because it's also running on Anytype's local first engine. Now we know the AI ally is not fully functional yet, and you can expect a much cooler user experience and interface when it's ready, but we hope you're as excited about the future possibilities nonetheless. Thanks for watching and happy testing.